Boa, galera! Bora lá, começando! Uhul! Hashtag Golem. Mano, nossa, até me arrepia aqui agora, ó. Sim, sim! Nossa, eu tô feliz, mano. Sim, mano, bora lá, mano, pro Minecraft Live. Vai começar um pré-show. E fiquei sabendo pelo Twitter que o Jazz Ghost vai estar nesse pré-show, mano. Mano, muito bacana mesmo. O Jazz Ghost, velho. Vai estar no pré-show, mano. Um brasileiro. Nossa, velho. Sim, o Jazz vai estar. Ele já falou no Twitter dele. Vou abrir aqui o Twitter também, né? Primeiramente, vou abrir a live. E, cara, mano, meu Deus! Gente, que mob vocês vão votar? Digam aí. E, ó, o som tá baixando. Vai começar. Ai, sai daqui, mensagem. Ah, não começou. Ah, começou! Gente, eu vou votar no Golem. Youtuber Creator Mumbo Jumbo. Mexe com Redstone. Olha. Meu Deus! Gente, 33 minutos. O Peter, HD, jogador de Minecraft. Mano, ele joga de 2 mouse, velho. Ele é youtuber, tá? É Pater HD. E aí, Pedro? Gente, vocês estão ouvindo o cara falando? Vocês estão ouvindo o cara falando? Me responda isso. Sim, beleza, então. Gente, que mob vocês vão votar?
And I could say that this is actually doable. This is playable, you know, just in case you broke your keyboard and if you have 2 mices laying around, give this a shot at home. I actually recommend it.
Ah, tá, beleza. Ó, tem o Glaze, Glaze, ou Glary, Glary, o Alai e o Golem. Eu vou votar no Golem. Alai.
Okay. This is not bad. Get the sword. Easy. There we go. Now we use our other mouse. You know, we got some buttons on the side right here.
Time Golem, Time Golem.
Yeah, this feels very weird. Poor Piggy. Poor Piggy. Rest in peace, Piggy. But there we go. As simple as that. Give this a try at home.
Legal, ele é legal. Gosh.
Yeah, this was actually a blast.
Hey friends, Mac and Cheese Please here, playing more illegal Minecraft.
Youtuber e Twitcher Creator. Nossa. Eu não tenho Twitch. Twitter. Twitch. Salve, Jonathan.
Breaking the law. You're picking that side? Okay, I love orange, so I'll start here.
And go.
Okay, go.
Oh, okay.
Are we just going as fast as? Ooh, okay. I got some coals and some XP. I can't wait to see what I turn into.
Por que tá dropando diorito? Ah, não, é pedregulho.
Because we can be anything in Minecraft.
O mob, não, vou votar no Alai, mas tenho certeza que o Golem o Golem, eu não sei se o Golem vai ganhar, mas eu o Golem. Gente, por favor, tem no Golem, gente. Gente, muitas pessoas estão confundindo o Golem com, tipo... Não, estão confundindo o Golem, não. Estão confundindo que o Alai vai multiplicar itens. Não, não é isso que vai acontecer.
Oh, sunshine. Yeah, sunshine. You're gonna get out of there. Get out of there. Come on.
I gotta go deeper.
Holy smell. Oh, look, Mac, look.
Sim, o Golem é melhor.
look, amethyst.
Wow, this place is so pretty.
Hold on, I gotta get down there because
you're
I'm a pig,
ugly, you
right?
have to dig 4 down. Look at this area. Oh
Yeah,
my
look at all
god.
the amethyst. There's so much.
There is.
O Alai só pega biscoito e maçã e ele coleta. Não, não é isso. Gente, vou explicar pra vocês o Alai. O Alai, ele faz o quê? O Alai, ele pega um certo item. Exemplo, se você der terra pra ele, ele vai em busca daquelas chunks carregadas. E as terras que tiverem no chão dropadas, ele vai pegar, vai juntar e depois vai te dropar. Ou dropar por player ou para um note block configurado, beleza? É isso. E... entendeu?
To dig 4 blocks. Ooh, I have a lot more
No,
coal. I
you
might
have
morph
so
again.
much more on your side. I want
Yeah.
some.
Oh, yeah,
Share
take
the
some.
wealth.
Então é essa a função do Alai.
Yeah, take some. Let's see what you become.
Oh, I'm about to morph. I know
Okay,
it. One
okay.
more.
Heyton, qual você acha que vai ser o tema? Cara, eu espero que seja alguma coisa que tenha a ver com ar. Eu acho que é isso. Ah lá, eu tinha esquecido que essa função era dele. Com certeza o Dream vai pedir pra votar no Glare. Não vai, mano. Eu acho que não. Mano, tá óbvio que um monte de youtubers já fizeram votação aqui no YouTube pra testar a maioria. Mano, o Golem, mano, vai ser muito bom pra quem mexe com Redstone. E, aliás, ele vai adicionar um novo botão, entendeu?
Let me help you out, little turtle friend.
Vou fazer uma rebelião para o Golem. Isso!
Oh, you're a little silverfish.
Fish. Oh my
Look
god.
at you, you're wiggling your booty.
I'm literally so small. Like literally one block.
Gente, eu confio em vocês. Golem vai dar função pro cobre, sim. O Golem, e além de ajudar a melhorar o negócio de redstone, você conseguirá, tipo, que fazer novas coisas com o cobre, né?
Oh, you got some good stuff coming, Mac.
Do?
O Dream falou.
Yep.
Gente, eu acho que aquela conta não é a oficial dele, tá bom? Eu não sei, tá bom? Eu não vou falar que...
Oh my god.
Eu não sei, porque pra mim a conta dele tem verificado.
Now I am. So this is great.
I'm gonna morph soon. Oh,
Não, o Alar não será melhor.
Can you fly?
I can fly.
Tá, podemos ver aqui no pré-show, né? Comunidade do pré-show ali, Minecraft lá em cima.
You have to dig straight down, isn't it?
Ó um Vex ali, ó.
I'm
Okay,
in big
okay.
trouble. No, I can fly out. I can fly out.
Oh, that's not
Então o Glare só... Ele só ilumina. Não, o Glare, ele não só ilumina, tá bom? Ele não só ilumina. Ele vai falar onde tem mobs que podem nascer, né? Ou que já nasceram.
done, but I morphed into a koala bear, and you're a
Mano, eu prefiro que seja alguma coisa que tenha a ver outra dimensão, tá bom? Pode ser isso.
Minecraft. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.
Fala pessoal, brasileiro de Minecraft.
Toma.
Agora vocês vão assistir a troca de construção. O minigame que consiste em você ter apenas 1 minuto para começar uma ideia de construção. Acabou,
Jazz
você é
Ghost.
obrigado a sair do seu lote e ir para a construção do youtuber vizinho. Você deve continuar a construção dele, mas sem saber qual era a ideia original.
Ele avisou no Twitter, eu vi. Vou abrir o Twitter aqui, né, do...
E no final,
coisa, né?
comparar a ideia original de construção de cada youtuber com o resultado final todo bagunçado. Galera, a parada é o
Sim,
seguinte,
eles são
pra começar,
úteis
como vocês podem ver,
em algumas
tem
partes.
2 boxes, o de cima e o de baixo. Então, primeiramente, vocês vão vir aqui no box de cima e vão fazer
Beleza.
mais ou menos como vocês gostariam que fosse o resultado final da construção de vocês. Fizeram suas construções?
Sim, fizemos.
Então a parada agora é o seguinte, vai cada um pro seu box de baixo, vocês terão 1 minuto pra começar.
Aqui no YouTube eu acho que tá.
No meu celular. Quando
Diz o Pedro que está.
Parou de construir e você vai para o lote à direita. No seu caso, Cherry, você vem aqui pro meu, beleza? 3, 2, 1, começou, pode construir 1 minuto nessa bodega velha. Minha construção ficou bacana, hein, galera? Minha construção ficou bacana. Mano, 30 segundos já. Mano, isso aqui vai dar muito errado. Isso aqui vai dar muito errado. Gente, 20 segundos.
Ah, não, peraí.
É sério, 20 segundos. Pelo menos marcar. Nossa senhora. Nossa, não. Vai dar
Eu
muito
tô aqui, vou votar no Golem. O Golem.
Não, parou, galera. Parou.
Tom, o que o Glare faz? O Glare, praticamente, ele odeia o escuro. E quando ele vai pra um lugar escuro que tem que é onde vai nascer mobs, ele faz um chiado pra poder tirar, entendeu?
Não,
lá.
Jerry, aí tá... Aí...
Pra poder mostrar onde você tem que
Valendo, continua
coisar, entendeu?
galera.
Nossa,
talvez eu consiga salvar a poção da Cherry, mano. Porque eu entendi, por incrível que pareça, que possa ser isso, por causa do bloco.
Spock, o que você tentou fazer?
Não pode falar secreto, segredo.
Vou dar uma dica do seu.
Não posso.
Enquanto isso, eu vou abrir no Twitter, tá?
Então a Cherry de verdade.
E o joelho dourado.
Ó, galera, 20 segundos.
Como assim 20 segundos?
Tá acabando já tá acabando já.
Ah, ele tá de brincadeira. Tá zoando.
10 segundos, 10 segundos. 7, 5, 4, 3. Não vai dar, não. Nossa, não tô fazendo nada do Spock. Acabou. Parou. Tempo finalizado. Vamos para a sala à direita. Eu entro aqui agora na sala vermelha. Que é isso? Nossa, mano.
Daqui eu já sei o que
Isso
é.
que
já.
tá todo.
Sim.
Não, mas esqueci de acabar.
Acho que eu vou votar no Ali. Beleza.
Zoom continuou.
Não, ô Jazz, desculpa, mano. Já trollaram já. O seu já trollaram. Não tem-
Mano, assim, eu não acho, na minha opinião, porque, tipo, ele só vai pegar itens que tá no chão, entendeu? Amigos do CSGO.
Acabar com essa
E aí, mano, salve.
não é?
Qual é, mano?
O Golem, provavelmente, ele pode chegar na 1.18, que ainda é a atualização da Caves and Cliffs, ou na 1.19.
5 segundos. 3, 2, 1. Tempo encerrado. Agora a gente vai fazer a última troca de salas. Para é o seguinte, galera. Última troca de salas. A ideia é terminar a construção mesmo agora. De todo
Vamos
mundo.
lá,
E a gente vai
vamos lá.
fazer um comparativo entre a ideia original e o que isso aqui se tornou. 3, 2, 1. Bora. Mano, vocês já acabaram esse aqui.
É acertando o meu. O que vocês fizeram, mano?
Eu acho que vai virar na... Ah, pode ser também.
Isso aqui mudou seu projeto, né? Galera, é pra acabar agora, tá?
Sim, ele oxida e ele vira uma estátua.
Eu acho, Jerry.
Ele vira uma estátua. Isso daí vai ser muito bom pra decorar.
20 segundos. Mano, que guerreira, velho. Que guerreira.
Cara, tem na aba comunidade. Agora eu não vou conseguir mandar, porque eu não tô com ele aberto, mas tem na aba comunidade.
Acabou. E assim, todos os participantes
Deixa eu
passaram
ver.
por todas as construções e fizeram a sua contribuição. Agora vem a melhor parte de todas, que a gente vai comparar o resultado dessas fusões de construção com a ideia original de cada youtuber. Vocês estão preparados? Podem sair dos box pra gente poder ver. Nossa, velho! Fizeram um pato no meu, velho!
Meu Deus, Jesus.
Meu Deus, olha pra como ficou cada uma das construções.
Ó, ficou da hora.
O mob que não ganhou a votação na última votação, que era
Nossa, eu queria o Ice Hollard.
pata guerreira.
O meu era pra ser aquele cookie de meme, sabe?
Ah, ficou parecido relativamente,
Ficou
vai.
parecido.
O meu era pra ser o esqueleto afogado que ficava
Aí,
nos
Que
barcos afogados.
doido! Ô, Mojang, por favor, esqueleto pirata afogado. Isso é muito louco.
E aí, Casey? Casey.
A ideia
O Golem de cobre ganhar. Provavelmente faria um addons dos outros mobs. Beleza, sou novo. Beleza, mano.
Ó, mandou bem. E esse foi o troco de construção. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado. Tamo junto. Falou?
Well, that was pretty bonkers, wasn't it? I mean, that guy played Minecraft with 2 mice better than I play
Eu tô em live também. Beleza, mano. Aí que...
Moving swiftly on, the next segment of the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show focuses on the history of Minecraft.
Nossa, esse mod aí é muito da hora.
Honestly, every
Ele
time
tá
I
no
look at
Minecraft
this, it
Java.
makes my head hurt. Even though I built this and I know exactly how it works, it still hurts my brain. So let's not waste a single second. Let's
Gente, esse mod é muito top.
videos.
Oi, meu nome é Monkey.
Amor Casey!
E eu jogo Minecraft desde os meus 12. Eu tô pra completar 10 anos de Minecraft.
Amor Casey, velho!
Vou dizer que eu não gosto desse jogo, porque eu amo esse jogo. Então eu tô aqui pra te contar o porquê que eu sou tão fascinada com Minecraft e como Minecraft influenciou absurdamente a minha carreira e a minha vida.
Amor
Minecraft é
Casey!
super simples, muito simples. Mas mesmo...
Coloca a legenda. Deixa eu ver se tem aqui legenda. A BR, né?
De uma forma absurda. E conforme o tempo foi passando e as coisas...
Legendas.
Eu pude ver que Minecraft não
Só
era
tem inglês.
Ele era um mundo de infinidades e possibilidades que iam ser adicionadas conforme o tempo. Ia mais e mais e mais e mais. E é tão bonito você conseguir ver a história do Minecraft. É lindo.
Agora só faltou o peixe.
E evoluindo e aprendendo. Porque a gente vai junto com ele. Sempre aprendendo coisas novas e evoluindo. Aprendendo mais ou menos. Eu tô pra aprender umas coisas aí. Mas é incrível ver como ele liberta nossa imaginação de formas absurdas. De muitas formas diferentes e nos liberta.
Gente, o assunto do momento em videogames é Minecraft Live 2021. Além do Golem ser bom em farms, vai funcionar para o cobre. Ajuda... Sim.
Mais de 6 anos. Mas é óbvio que eu, como
Eu não sei, eu espero que o Vinícius 13 apareça que nem ele apareceu no ano passado. Ele apareceu jogando Minecraft Dungeons, mas vai ser bom.
Nunca quebrei um diamante
Hoje
com
é.
uma picareta de madeira.
Entendeu?
Tá bem pra
Ano
cá.
passado ele apareceu, o Vinicius 13,
Algum
e
outro? Só algum?
ficou
Dormir no
top.
Nether? Nem se fala nisso. Olha, eu tenho uma dúvida, na verdade. Por que o Villager pode dormir no Nether e eu não posso dormir no Nether? E até mesmo, obviamente, quebraram a Bedrock. Eu ainda não aprendi.
Não, ele apareceu jogando Minecraft Dungeon. Quando ele gravou Minecraft Dungeon, eles pegaram e ainda colocaram o nome dele errado.
Ensinar, porque eu não tô aprendendo. Mas tudo bem, Minecraft é assim mesmo. Minecraft é se aventurar, é se explodir, essa parte talvez não. E se divertir de várias e várias formas diferentes. Só que além de tudo, Minecraft é criar. Então Minecraft também é criação, é criadores. E assim ele te permite conhecer vários universos e cenários diferentes. Onde esses criadores são capazes de construir cenários e universos para você se aventurar e se explodir de outras formas diferentes também. Eu poderia claramente dizer que Minecraft é infinito. Pela quantidade de coisas que não só
Sim.
Minecraft cria.
Mentira, não é infinito não, porque tem a Farlands.
Eu já me
Tá.
aventurei muito.
Brincadeiras.
graças a esses criadores. Eu já explorei muito. Então,
Cara, eu não
cada um
sei,
deles
mano.
tem sido
Vamos ver.
ajudado. E é muito bonito realmente você ver toda essa
Eles estão pegando jogadores que... youtubers, né, que estão gravando eventualmente. No caso, estão gravando todos os dias, praticamente, Minecraft. Ah lá.
Spoiler aí.
Ele é do Japão, ó. Sim, não, do Bedrock não, porque ele também tem a Farlands, só que a Farlands antiga do jogo. Ele não tem aquela nova Farlands ainda. Sim, vai ser bom pro Vinicius 13. Ai, morreu. Tem a nova o quê? Não, no Minecraft ainda não tem a nova Farlands ainda, é aquela antiga mesmo. Ainda não chegou. É uma paridade que ainda vai chegar. A nova, no caso. Não chegou ainda no Bedrock, é aquela parede lá com listrada. Sim, eu também, Eduardo. Tasercraft também pode aparecer. Vamos ver, né? Deixa eu encostar aqui também, porque eu tô com dor nas costas, né? Nas configurações do mundo, sim, aparece a opção efeito da borda, que é aquele efeito vermelho. Só que, assim, é aquele efeito vermelho e também aquele efeito tipo que uma parede de barreira, que eu já usei um vídeo pra mostrar. Fica aí a dica, tá? Story Mode. Story Mode. Tá. O Dungeon. Minecraft na vida real. Não, não. O cara visitou a Mojang, velho. Tô velho. Seria legal. Ó, se eu lembro dessa Minecon. Eu lembro. Ah, ele participou. Ah. Disfarça, tá? Gente, ele participou da Minecraft Live de quando anunciou a atualização que ia vir abelhas. Minecraft Live. Meu Deus! Ai, meu Deus. E brincando. Ó, tá falando espanhol. Dá pra entender. 1.30. 1.30. Sim, velho. Nossa, que da hora. Dava pra ativar a chuva com um botão. Meu Deus. Velho. Polonês. Polonês não é espanhol não? Não é mod, é antigo mesmo, mano. Você só tinha a câmera de terceira pessoa de costa. Em 2010, na atualização de Halloween, Ah, tá. Você poderia entrar no Nether. Mudou, sim. Nas versões antigas do Minecraft, você podia ativar a chuva com o botão F5. Olha. Minecraft antigo. Qual? O quê? O jogo? Com certeza evoluiu, sim. Dimensão do fim. Ele é fim. O Ender Dragon.
No pasaron muchas versiones para que llegara la actualización bastante aterradora, así se llamaba, en la que por
Oi?
fin teníamos el segundo jefe.
Será que a Aranha Master deve aparecer? Eu não sei, cara. O Venom seria muito legal se ele aparecesse. Imagina.
Poder navegar las maravillosas mansiones con sus respectivos habitantes. Después de ello, llegó la actualización acuática.
Oi, Friends Dream Games.
Marinos como coral, algas,
Gente, a partir da 1.13, 14, 15, não, 14, 16 e 17 são só atualizações grandes.
llegando después, vi la
Sim, também.
que traía muchas mejoras para las aldeas, pero mi parte favorita
Eu lembro quando chegou o Panda pela primeira vez no coiso, mano. Primeira vez no Minecraft Bedrock.
actualización abejas zumbantes.
Bees and Bugs Update.
Con estas hermosas criaturas, las abejas, que dan mucha alegría al juego. Minecraft ya había evolucionado mucho y faltaba la actualización del Nether.
Falta 14 minutos para começar a live stream, onde vamos saber o mob ganhador e a nova atualização, mano.
Muchos nuevos.
Quero saber muito sobre isso.
Finalmente teniendo
Será que o Jeb vai aparecer? Isso que eu tô perguntando também.
ajolotes,
Os axolotls.
asombrosas y muchas cosas.
Jeb, coloca aí hashtag Jebin. Coloque hashtag Jeb.
Minecraft en poco.
Hashtag Jeb. Hashtag Jeb.
That made me feel old. I remember pretty much all of those Minecraft updates. When I first started playing, beds had only just been introduced. I mean, can you imagine playing Minecraft without any beds? Anyway, this last section is a showcase of big community games. And I've created my own little game right here. Let's see
Ainda
how
não.
good
Pra
this
mim
my
ainda não
characters
tá.
are.
Ou já.
That didn't happen. Let's see if I can get this first try. There it is. Yeah, I can promise you that the community games that are about to be showcased are far, far better.
Mano, que da hora. Ele usou coisa.
Scott or Smager or dang, that's a long name.
Youtuber.
I know.
Tá.
I'm a content creator who's been making
So-
Minecraft content for over 8 years now. But my favorite thing that I've ever been part of is a small little Minecraft event that I make with Nog's crew called MC Championships. Since November in 2019, me and Nog's crew have been working together to make an amazing Minecraft event.
Cadê o
It's
Cre...
40 different content creators.
Gente, eu não sei se ele vai aparecer. Vinícius Estrela vai aparecer. Ano passado ele apareceu. Tomara que esse ano também apareça. Sou proibido de jogar Minecraft. E alguém que chame que eu tirou meu canal. Que raiva. Nossa.
Roll the tapes. It's starting.
Ready up, ready up. We're gonna start.
Olha, parece que ele é jogador de Java. É, ele é jogador de Java.
This is when the anxiety rises for everybody.
15 seconds.
Ó, gente, tem chance deles aparecer jogando Minecraft Dungeons. Pegar um vídeo de 2 anos atrás que eles estavam jogando. Tem essa chance.
The Decision Dome! Here we go, gentlemen!
We all ready to win.
Got him.
Mano, é que da hora.
Goddamn.
I got Johnny.
Okay, we're kind of armored
O cara é pro player. Mano, cadê o Dream? Eu quero o Dream. Se não tiver o Dream, eu não jogo. Não jogo, não. Não assisto.
Got him. Let's go! Baby! Look at that lead! Wow, more than double so.
Ah, parece Dream.
Let's go!
Se o Dream aparecer na Minecraft Live, ele não vai fazer nada com nós, entendeu?
Oh, perfect.
I got it.
There we go.
Gente, a votação ainda não começou no Twitter.
We came in first by so much.
Eu estou aqui com o Twitter aberto e ainda não temos ainda nada sobre a votação. A votação será quando aparecer o Lau, ou Lu,
Just with some.
é alguma coisa, do Vu, ou Val, é Vu. Alguma coisa se aparecer ele. Então, você conhece o Ato? Sim. Eu já vi vídeo dele. Esse ia aparecer... Ah, não sei. Viu? Viu?
Got middle. Got Eric.
Got hit off.
I got funny.
Kill Vels. I'm
I
trying.
got her, I got her, I got her.
We can do this. I've killed Pete, I've killed Pete.
Eu vou depois ver, vou dar uma bisolhada depois.
Okay, yeah. There we go. Fill it, fill it.
Gente, eu vou ficar acompanhando em tempo real a votação com vocês, tá bom? Vou ficar atualizando vocês.
Guys, we're smashing it. Watch out, there's GG.
No!
I'm just stuck in Shelby's side. Down I go.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
One got bits up.
Mano, eu gostei desse servidor, queria pra Bedrock.
No, I've gone off.
Same.
Scott, I died. Oh, no.
Oh, I got.
I didn't move
That
forward.
was a very delayed flip. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No, I got knocked out.
Hey, a versão das cavernas já tá 100%? Não, não. A 1.17, que ainda não tem as cavernas, já está 100%. Agora eles estão arrumando a 1.18 nas gerações de cavernas. Tá bom? E aí, HeyTon, meu lindo, e aí, Emanuel Gamer BR. Beleza, eu acho que o Golem vai... Eu acho. Ele disse que vai. Ô, qual será o prêmio desse campeonato? Eu não sei. Será que o Felipe Neto vai aparecer? Não, o Felipe Neto não vai aparecer. Pode ter certeza disso. Eu acho, né? Não sei. Mano, que sorte que essa menina teve. Ah. Gente, nossa.
Nice, nice.
Ah, nem sei, mano, quem vai ganhar. Tô com medo ainda.
Let's go, baby.
Gente, a presidente da Mojang vai aparecer, tá? A presidente da Mojang vai aparecer na live, como todos os anos. Ah.
We're picking anti-universe. We win these.
Don't panic.
We're gonna take our time. Do your thing and feel confident.
We can do that.
Gente, Felipe não pode aparecer. Se o Felipe aparecer, mano, não é jogador, ele não é jogador Profession. Brincadeira, tá, gente? Eu não tenho nada contra. O Glade é o pior mob da votação, mas ao mesmo tempo eu gostei. É. Eu também gostei do Blade. Só ia faltar o Note. Sim, o Note ia faltar, mano. Seria muito bom se chamasse o Note. Como assim a presidenta da Mojang? Oi. Quê? Ah, tô aqui em raiva. Agora não dá. Não quero, não. Ó, é o seguinte, a presidente é aquela mulher que apresenta. Ela praticamente é a chefe de tudo. A Lady Agnes, se eu não me engano, é a segunda mais poderosa dentro da Mojang. Eu não sei, eu não estou me lembrando, tá? A Mojang, praticamente o Note vendeu a Mojang, né? Vendeu a Mojang junto com o Minecraft. Aqua Axolotl, Orange Ocelot. Para a Microsoft. O Glade e o Ally estão no mesmo nível de utilidade. Sim, praticamente ó, o Glade é o F3. O Ally é o funil. E o Golem Copper é um maravilhoso. O Note basicamente morreu em questão da Mojang, sim. Parece que finalmente a live quase não tem o quê? Ah, não tem nenhum delay. Como... Tá. Golem de cobre. Hashtag Golem de cobre. Hashtag Golem Copper. Golem. Coloca aí. Hashtag Copper Golem. Confia.
Bye!
Daqui 7 minutos começa. O espanhol. Minecraft Live. Nossa, que da hora. Shader Stop. Una! Ganhei! Nossa, sabe o que seria legal? O Redzinho, o Porquinho BR. Seria da hora se esses daí aparecessem. Então é hashtag Golem de cobre, sim. Seria legal se conseguisse no Bedrock colocar esses banners na cabeça, né? Sim, seria da hora, hein? Oxe, aí o Dr. Who.
van contra el guardián oceánico. El primero que salte de este avión con vida y pase por los obstáculos de litras podrá ganar el premio. Tenemos un ganador, tenemos un ganador.
Tenemos um ganador, tenemos um ganador, tenemos um ganador.
De este barco y tener cuidado con el agua. Uy, ya tenemos a muchos jugadores eliminados.
Gente, vocês estão ouvindo mesmo? Eu ainda tô tendo essa dúvida se vocês estão ouvindo ou não o cara falar. Gente, eu preciso saber se vocês estão ouvindo, tá?
A continuación, todos deberán de esquivar las poderosísimas chanclas.
Eu preciso saber. Ah, tá. Então vai lançar o site.
200 jugadores construyen.
Oi? Vai lançar o quê? Vai lançar um site de versões de PC para download também? Cara, eu não sei, mano. Eu não sei, tem que ver. Provavelmente vai ter uma opção lá só pra jogadores do Windows 10 ou já.
Thanks to my community for
Eu vou ver ainda. Eu ainda não pretendo fazer isso.
challenge me, you inspire me. Thank you, Mojang, for allowing us to be part of the Minecraft history. Let's keep growing this beautiful community.
Gente, lembrando que vai ter uma live aqui no canal fazendo todas as conquistas do Minecraft, beleza? Ah, ele voltou, o Jumbo.
Showcase of some of the amazing content that has been created in the year of 2021. I think this needs some fireworks. So hold on to your shorts and prepare yourselves for the 2021.
Ai, Elísia. Gente. Ah, meu.
Glow squid.
Glow squids.
Oh, and that's a lot.
Oh no! I thought I got it.
哎呀，这个就是正好天大圣金箍棒，棒它就完事了，兄弟们。才花了1分钟，它就已经残血了，简简单单呀。
From the big blue house? What happened to the big blue house? What happened? Where are the rest of them? Where's the moon?
Attack. Okay, we're doing this. We're getting a little bit closer.
Gente, eu não conheço. Ah, tem um toca do Banguela. Que fofo.
Good. It's hard to aim. There we go. We got him. Got him.
Sim. Eu também, mano. Só falta 5 conquistas. Mano, eu vou fazer todas as conquistas em uma live, velho. Se caso passar de 12 horas, eu vou ter que fazer a segunda parte. Ó, isso daí é Bedrock, ó. Bedrock aí, ó. Ah, que é todos os jogadores de Bedrock.
So you can run and you can sprint, and oh my god, it's so cool. Look at the jump animation. They've got all the sounds officially from Sega.
Sonic! Sonic!
Oh my gosh. Yo, these blazes. Nope, 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 nope. Nope.
Ah, agora é jogadores de Anjo. Meu Deus!
오, 신기해. 우와. 헐. 잠깐만. 소리 들어보세요, 여러분. 마크 소리 최대로 한번 해볼게요. 너무 신비하지 않아?
Why that thing? What did I do to deserve this? No! Run away. Die.
Clary.
Come on. Just nuke it down. It's dead. It's dead.
With the ray tracing, it helps make everything look way brighter. It just makes everything pop.
Ó, Bedrock.
You could have the ray tracing on and have another texture. So if that texture that you already have
Mano, esses shaders bonito ou é RTX?
on it, it would look pretty dope.
En ocelot armor, gott folk. Vi fick en ocelot armor.
Será que vai aparecer algum coisa? Algum brasileiro jogando? Ah, de novo. Canadá.
This isn't that awesome? Look at the light.
United States. Eu acho que é Estados Unidos. Não sei.
See the natural lighting mixed with the warm light of the torches. I just love the atmosphere it makes. Ooh. That has a completely different vibe.
喂，他进去了，哇，
China.
是头罗网，这你还不死啊？
Yo, I'm a minion.
Ai, o Minion. Meu Deus, olha o bracinho.
Hello. Sneak around the sides.
Vad är det här? Det är jätter!
Jättegärna.
Titta, det är jätter! Titta!
Kan du inte tämja dem?
그린 힐종! 이거 뭐야?
Coreia.
무비 같은 게임 생각했는데 이런 식으로 된다고 진행이?
Aí, ó, pra quem assiste o Round 6.
아, 나 때려버리게! 오케이, 아, 360도 도는 게 이렇게 표현이 돼? 아, 잠깐만요. 아하!
México.
Mira, estamos construyendo todos.
Vamos a ser constructores. Ya va, ya va, ya va, ya va.
Japão, eu tô esperando algum brasileiro ainda.
これね、無理やりあー、待って、消えた、今のうち。行くしかない。お、これ落ちたらまずい。待って、落ちた。絶対落ちる。慎重に行け。
This is one of my favorites. This is a pool table. My design of a pool table here.
Gente, eu gostei dessa textura do coisa, do ejetor pra cima.
All here. É,
ó, Bedrock esse daí, eu acho. Vamos ver qual que é.
Oh, God. No! Oh, my God.
Sim, ó, vai começar, gente. Ó, violência fantasiada. Meu Deus. O Andy na Gente, ó, deixa eu ver. Não tá aparecendo, não sei ler inglês. Bora, vamos começar, gente. Vamos lá. Eu vou ler pra vocês, caso se vocês não entenderem. O show inclui progressos e construções. No final, realiza... Vamos, Mojang Studios! Vai começar. Parararara. Gente, olha que animação fera, mano.
Hello and welcome to Minecraft Live 2021. I'm your host and chief
Gente.
of Mojang Studios, Lydia.
Gente.
We have an exciting show for you today.
Não vai ser fauna e flora não, né? Update, né?
Hear what's happening in Minecraft Dungeons.
Pera, não vai ser fauna e flora não, né? Update, não é?
Find out the next Minecraft
Não.
and much more.
Essa daí é a presidenta da Mojang.
Packed show for you. The best part is that you get to hear everything directly from the cool humans making it, and they will give you the inside knowledge that no one outside of Mojang Studios knows, our best kept secrets, until we tell you all of them today. So let's do it. Our social team will be tweeting throughout the show and want to know what you think about everything we announce. Hang out with us here and also there. Last year, we announced quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update. We've seen all the incredible things you've done with Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and can't wait to see what you do with Part 2. Agnes and Henrik are here to
Agnes.
into the surprising development process for Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Ah lá, Caves and the Cliffs Part 2.
Agnes, how are you feeling?
I'm super happy to be here. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
So excited. And Henrik, it's your first time on the Minecraft Live stage.
It is. It's not your first time though, right?
It is not my first time.
Esse eu não lembro quem é. Eu acho que é Java Developer.
The thing that I think is the most amazing is how involved and how essential the community was to making it.
Yes. Yeah. This update changes basically everything about the world generation in the game. So we've added
Generação do game.
massive caves, and it's been really hard to kind of balance that because we want to add all this new cool stuff. But when people are playing the game, we also want them to be able to encounter like the old familiar stuff.
Eu tô prestando atenção. Eu acho que é fauna e flora, hein?
So as designers and developers, when we test the stuff we built, how do we know if it's any good, right? How do we know if it's better?
Cara, eu acho que aquele é um chroma key. Uma chroma key.
So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been playtesting and giving us feedback. And it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us to build this great game.
That's amazing. And you have an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time giving
Yes.
notes.
Yeah. For example, a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing across different snapshots in the same location what changed across.
Porque assim, depende.
Offered some opinions.
Não sei. Não sei.
It's research that the users are doing for us, and we get a lot of this stuff, and it just saves time, and that's time that we can use, of course, to make the game better.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, it truly is. And I mean, this is like the biggest update we ever done, and we could.
Uma grande update.
Oh, that's incredible. And I know you were kind of nervous when you decided to split the update and tell everyone about that.
Vou ligar.
Yes, I mean it's a very big decision, and we took it together as a team. But yes, when it was time to announce it was quite scary. But we thought the best thing is just to be transparent, because as we know,
Time.
it's crafted together with the community, and then it's good if we just are as honest as we possibly can. And then when we did announce it, everyone was just so caring and understanding, and
Pelo jeito foi.
It's beautiful community, so yeah, thank you.
We absolutely do.
And it was so nice as a team to be able to not rush it, since this change is so big, to be able to do it properly and take the time and really do it well. So we're super thankful that we got so strong support for it.
That's awesome. And I mean, sometimes during the development process, things change and you decide you want things to be better, which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Processo.
We have been working quite a lot on the Deep Dark, the Warden, and the Skulks.
Deep Dark.
We're so excited about this, and we know everyone is. And so it got a bit bigger because we really want to do this right and do it with super high quality. But that's also the reason to that we moved it to the next update instead.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show,
yes,
right?
So we're going to show both some new things from the Deep Dark and some other new things.
So we'll move the Deep Dark feature set into the next update, which will be after
Next,
part 2.
or the next update.
You're going to get to see some really cool stuff from Brandon. Now, Henrik and Agnes, you two are working with an awesome team of developers, and this was quite a technical challenge. So we have an inside look at sort of a lot that went into Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Yep, let's watch it.
The best part, I think, it's just creating.
Eu vou ter que te desativar as coisas.
In the new update, I've been primarily focusing on creating the mountains and also putting everything together in the new generation of the world. So that's the caves and the mountains and everything in between. When I started this project about a year ago, I knew almost nothing about world generation.
Olha, geração de mundos.
In this update, my role is to bring to life the cave part.
Olha lá, Bedrock.
Our colleague who work on the mountains, we present to you the cliffs and the caves update.
Nossa, Moving não é filme?
The Sondons cave systems in Vietnam, because that was one of the largest cave systems in the world.
Vou ter que desativar a legenda, foi mal.
Because I came from Vietnam, and we get to use these cave systems in my country and put it into the game. So I felt so proud whenever we think about the caves.
My job is to
Não, deixa ligado mesmo.
slow in Minecraft and try to optimize it. The new update changes how the world looks a lot.
Gente, eu tô de olho aqui, tá no Twitter.
The best part about my job is just finding something which can give
Poxa, o que custa adicionar pra nós?
and just seeing how FPS improves or how frame
Olha lá, 1.18 lá em cima, Minecraft 1.18.
I would say the coolest part about my job is all of the wonderful colleagues that I get to work with. They really inspire me, teach me, and motivate me to be a better version of myself every day.
We put in a lot of time and effort into this update, and I hope that it will inspire and excite our community.
It feels like
Ainda não, ainda 1.18 vai lançar em dezembro.
What a great team you have!
The best team. And now, when we've been working on Caves and Cliffs Part 2, it's been so beautiful to see how everyone collaborated, like all the different roles, like Bedrock developers, Java developers, designers, artists, sound, and so on. Yeah, it's been so good.
Because when you get a diverse group of people together in a room like that, even if it's a digital room, I guess, then and all focus on one thing like this, it feels like there's no problem you can't solve. Plus, it's fun.
That's amazing. And then you add our community. They're doing bug tracking. They're just everywhere giving us notes and feedback and telling us what's working.
Beleza. A 1.18 oficial só sai em dezembro. Tá.
We have so many players report bugs, and then we also have the moderators and helpers, and they help us so much with like categorizing, finding duplicates, asking for additional
Reportar bugs. Player reportar bugs. Mano, eu tô imaginando, velho.
And actually the whole team has been just kind of sharing images and seeds as you're finding things, and you put together some really awesome worlds for us to look at.
Ele praticamente junta o item que você vai dar, itens dropados, tá bom? Não multiplicar. Exemplo, se você dá uma terra pra ele, ele vai achar terras que estão dropadas no chão e pegar e colher, entendeu? E ele só vai ter um slot, tá bom? Não é muitos, é só um slot. Música, kkk. Olha, mano, que da hora. Gente, essa música é muito... No Twitter, onde que vota na conta oficial do Minecraft. É só colocar @Minecraft e é o que tem o selo de verificado. Gente, olha isso, mano. Meu celular já não tá aguentando. Imagina quando sair.
Wow, they're beautiful.
Yeah, what's interesting about this is when you look at that video, like initially the plan was just big mountains and natural looking cool mountains and caves, but as we started working on it, the scope...
Eu vou tirar a legenda que eu acho que tava bugando muito.
To make this all fit together. But and it was so fun to see how the team started realizing that we're really onto something. This is going to be great. And seeing that inspiration spread and then also spread out to our community through the snapshots.
Sim.
Yeah,
E aliás, na Minecon de 2020, eles mesmos da Minecon falaram que seria dividido em 2 atualizações, né?
I feel so inspiring, and that's what we want to do with Minecraft. We want to inspire everyone to play Minecraft in their own way, and like we really feel that this new world generation inspired like going on adventure, building, telling stories. So very exciting.
That's amazing. And I mean, so you make all these changes, but then obviously we have so many players who've been playing for so long. I mean, the two of you have worlds that are like 10 years old, and I just love the approach you took to keeping everything really safe for players who have existing worlds.
Yes, it's very important for us to be respectful to players' worlds, and like Minecraft should be a game you can trust, because if you know that it works and it will work for many years, then you can spend like all this love and time on your Minecraft world. So in Caves and Cliffs Part 2,
Novos tweets estão vindo pra mim da
everything
Mojang.
works well, and the first thing is blending. So as you can see in the picture here, to the left we don't have blending. So then
Oh,
when you update your old world,
olha,
new
mano.
generation, it would just be like an ugly edge. But now, with blending, it's actually all smooth and pretty.
That's beautiful. That makes a huge difference. And Henrik, I know the other part you want to show us with your own work.
Será que pode ser também a update? Será que pode ser uma nova dimensão também? A votação vai começar daqui a pouco. Olha, eu não sei muito, tá? Ó, na 1.17 as cavernas são assim. Na 1.18 as cavernas vão ser assim, mano. Daqui a pouco. Olha, mano, olha a diferença. Mano, olha isso, mano. Será que pode ser uma nova dimensão, mano? Ou fauna e flora? Eu chuto que é Sky. Mano! Parando pra pensar, parece Sky, mano. Skyblock.
I just love that it adds so much to the existing worlds that our players have, and so you're keeping them safe. And
Mano, tá parecendo uma ilha de Skyblock.
We don't want to force players to have
Sky Update, velho.
just old, so we want them to be able to experience both things in the same world.
Vai ser no Twitter a votação, tá?
throughout the show, we're gonna have creator
Gente, se for Sky...
YouTube
Opa!
have the first
Vou falar nova atualização?
Will Java and Bedrock
Ah, não, ainda
be
não.
at the same time?
Cheguei. Sky. Sky Update. Update Sky.
And also to ship it with what we call seed parity. And that's what is that?
Provavelmente aí, Felipe.
Seed is this name for the magic number that is used to determine how your whole world looks like. So every world is unique, and that's driven by the seed. And when you create a new world, it gets a randomly generated seed. But if you dig that seed up, if you really like what you see, you're like, wow.
Ah, o Vinícius 13 postou causa automática, velho. Eu vou assistir a Minecon.
And then if they open a new world with that seed, they'll see the same thing. But what's new for this update is that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's amazing.
So if you create a world in Java and you think it's beautiful, you want to share it with others, anyone who opens a world with that seed, regardless of which edition they're playing, will see essentially almost exactly the same thing.
Ah, isso daí é paridade de seeds. Paridade de seeds que todo mundo queria.
You couldn't do that with players on the other edition, but now everyone can just share cool places together, and I think that's really nice.
It's really amazing. I mean, when you find these amazing, epic things in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, you obviously want to be able to share them. So seed parity is huge. I think everyone's going to be so excited about it.
So we're not 100% there yet, but close. It's very similar. Details will be different.
Seed almost parity.
Seed almost parity.
That's what we're going for. So I know everyone is anxiously, including myself, waiting for this update. When do we get it?
O quê?
It's actually almost done, so we're gonna release it in a month or two.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Agnes and
Tô preparado.
Caves and Cliffs Part 2 will be coming to a screen near you in 1 to 2 months. And speaking of screens, soon there will be another place to play Minecraft. On November 2nd, Minecraft comes to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Ô, gente, pode... Nossa, pensou... Mano, eu não sei, mano. Desde quando que desse tipo de vaca pode se amar?
Maybe not the best example. Let's try another. Cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. A relationship that's truly rock solid.
Nossa, a qualidade ficou ruim.
How about Steve and Creeper? Okay, maybe not Steve and Creeper. Not them. Not them either. That's gotta hurt. You realize this is going out. If we don't find a great example of Minecraft togetherness soon... What's that, Goat? You've got the best example of togetherness yet. Okay, this better be good. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for... No.
Bedrock Edition, mano.
Absolutely not.
Baja Edition.
Ticket, Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java
Ah! Você vai poder ter o Minecraft Java Edition e o Bedrock com o Xbox Pass, mano. Com o passe da Xbox... Eu acho que é com o passe da Xbox. Meu Deus. É Game Pass. Nossa, Java, Bedrock. O game é pra PC. Nossa, mano, que da hora. Não, isso daí vai ser pra quem tem PC. Sim. Olha lá. Em novembro, mano, pra quem comprar o Game Pass. Agora, gente! É agora sobre a votação.
Hello, Minecrafters of the world. I'm Voodoo, and I'm back yet again to help guide you through this year's incredibly important and
Eu vou Bluey. Ela votem.
amazing mob that will be added to Minecraft. For those of you who haven't been a part of Minecraft Live before, here's how it works. Our developers came up with 3 different mobs.
Não. Isso daí é para PC, tá? For PC. Pra quem tem PC, tá?
But you, the community of Minecraft players around the world get to decide which one gets further developed and brought into the game in a future update, and which ones will live on only in our hearts as what could have been. Like you, little baby.
Ai. Amo Blue. Meu Deus! Meu Deus!
Last year's intense mob vote was none other than the Glow Squid. If you haven't run
Ano passado da Glow Squid.
swimming around under the stars on a clear night, you are really missing out. But that was last year and this is now. So here's what you need to do. We have 3 mobs for you to choose from. There will be 2 rounds of voting. The first round, of course, will include all 3 mobs, but one will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just one winner in the end. As in previous years, the vote will happen on...
Ah lá, pra voltar no Twitter do Minecraft, que é pra quem não sabe, é twitter.com/Minecraft, tá bom?
Then when I tell you it's time to vote, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and check out the live voting poll with all 3 mob options. Pick the one you want to see added to Minecraft and click to cast your vote. That's it. It's like super easy. Well, the clicking part is easy. The choosing part, consider...
Deixa eu atualizar aqui pra ver se já veio pra
Now that
mim.
you know what to do, let's go over your options.
Ô, Isaac, manda aí. Porque, gente, eu não tô conseguindo sair daqui.
Who is tiny in size, but never in heart. The one, the only, Tiny Jens. Hey, Tiny Jens. So, can you help by telling...
What? What? I can't hear you.
Oh,
I'll come up to the surface.
Okay. We'll just wait.
Nossa, que da hora! Ó o cara fazendo parkour.
What? I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
Ooh. A little testy. Just...
Phew.
Oh, Tiny Jens, you made it. Can you tell our viewers all about this year's mobs?
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I have to go all the way.
Sim, ele tá falando, tipo que... É tipo uma conversa entre eles. É um vídeo gravado, tá, gente? Oxi! Meu Deus! Jebby!
Jens!
Jebby!
Hello!
Hello.
Thank you. Tiny Jens sent you.
Ai, meu querido Jebby.
For Tiny Agnes once again.
Ai, Jebby!
It's a tough job.
It really is.
Jebby!
Since you're here, can you please tell everyone all about this year's mobs?
Absolutely.
Que?
So, as you already mentioned, the team came up with 3 lovely
Obrigado.
creatures that we believe that players will enjoy interacting with. And
Jebby.
they are the Glare, the Lay,
A
and the
Glade.
Copper Golem.
O Glade.
Absolutely. And to begin with, we have the Glare,
Calma.
which is
É Glary.
a creature that flies around and doesn't really like dark areas because it knows that in dark areas there might be monsters spawn.
Yes.
So naturally it goes to those areas and gets really grumpy about it, and that is to bring that player's attention so that the problem can be fixed.
Okay.
And we are thinking about ideas that in certain circumstances the glare may even help you light up these areas to solve your monster spawning problems.
The glare sounds amazing.
E aí, Starking, mano, o Glare vai mostrar pra você onde vai nascer monstros. O Glare vai, tipo, pegar um item pra você, dropado. Se você der uma terra, ele vai atrair mais terras dropadas no chão e juntar pra te dar. E o Golem de cobre, ele vai apertar botões de cobre aleatoriamente que virá junto com ele se ele ganhar.
Useful. Yes, and we imagine that players can maybe use this to make the LA help you with, I don't know, sorting items or clearing up areas.
Ainda não votei ainda, mas vou votar.
There are many possibilities.
Okay.
Não, tem gente escolhendo o Glare sim.
Yes, but then we have the Copper Golem. And as the name implies, it's a golem made out of copper, so it's an excellent use for copper. And it will also interact with you, and since it's made out of copper, it will over time oxidize and maybe like turn into a statue. But don't worry, you can de-oxidize it using an axe, or it actually carries around a lightning rod on its head, so a lightning strike can also de-oxidize it. Wow! In addition, it loves pressing.
Mas assim, ele só tem um slot, entendeu? Então ele é ruim.
Specifically copper buttons.
But it randomly presses.
Yeah, so that can also be used in some interesting contraptions.
Eu vou botar no Golem de cobre.
That's amazing. So copper, golem, allay, glare, all sound good. How do people choose? I think it's going to be quite difficult. But you've given them a lot to think about. So I think people will figure out what they like the most. Yes. Well, thank you so much, Jens, for coming by. I have now.
Mas ele vai ser um pouquinho meio inútil, um pouquinho só.
Para ustedes. Primera pregunta, ¿cómo deciden qué mob poner a votación cada año? Segunda pregunta, ¿cómo se le ocurre al equipo cada nuevo mob? Última pregunta, ¿se basan en los comentarios de la comunidad de fans o es inspiración del equipo?
Okay, those three questions I think everyone wants to know the answer of.
Yeah, well, ideas and inspiration can come from many places. Spontaneously appear when you're walking around in the park, or often like you play.
Gente, eu atualizei aqui a página, não apareceu nada.
Playing Minecraft. And
não, ele tem novas mecânicas e ainda dá funcionalidade pro ferro. Pro ferro não, pro cobre. Sim.
Lot of ideas to work with, and we need to figure out like which ones do we want to do next.
Gente, lembrando.
Playing in the game and see which areas that can be improved. I lost my train.
I mean, there's so many different ways that these ideas come, and that's really.
Olha, ele vai tipo que se oxidar na hora que ele oxidar, o que vai acontecer? Na hora que ele oxidar, o que vai acontecer? Ele vai virar uma estátua, entendeu? Oi, Sidney. Aí ele também tem as funções.
Mobs and items. That's when you kind of find the last magic little details to make it really great.
I like hearing about the last magic. You've given everyone a lot to think about. All right, now you know what your options are. And if you already knew, you know a little more about them. Soon, I'll let you know when the first voting round goes live. For now, let's take a look at something pretty fantastic coming to Minecraft that you don't even have to vote on. Earlier this week, Lydia spoke with Fanny and Quinn from an awesome creator team over in Redmond to get a first look at some interesting things.
Each year, we show you some of the cool new things made by our creators for Minecraft Marketplace. This year,
Sim,
we're going to
e ele vai ser bom para decoração.
how to start creating Minecraft things yourself. I finally made my first mob. It's very weird. Fanny and Quinn are here to tell us all about how we can all become creators. Hi, Fanny and Quinn.
Não, ele tem a mecânica do cobre, tipo, ele se oxida. E quando ele... Calma, deixa eu falar. Ó, ele se oxida, ele contém aquele para-raio na cabeça. Quando ele fica todo oxidado e cai um raio nele, ele volta a funcionar. Ele limpa a oxidação dele. Ele tem mecânicas novas, como virar a cabeça. Nenhum mob tem essas mecânicas. É isso que eu tenho pra falar.
Before we get too far in, though, we should probably explain to everyone what is a creator.
Yeah, of course. So a creator is really anybody who makes anything in Minecraft. You know, whether you're doing skins, textures, worlds, terraforming, UI, and even for me, like people that are making mods and add-ons, you know, that kind of more developer type, those are creators too.
Sim, o Golem é muito melhor.
Shares it with someone else, and that can be like little Max sharing it with their friends at school, or that could be a team of...
Bom, gente, ele só tem um slot, mano. Se ele tivesse mais slot, aí daria pra votar nele, mas... Me desculpem, mas meu voto vai para o Golem.
Yeah, it's just such a cool thing to be able to work on that everybody can be a creator.
That is so cool. And Fanny, you mentioned tools. I think it's so interesting. Your team is actually building things that creators use to build things on top of. Like, what is your favorite tool that you've made?
Oh God, that is such a hard
Bom, vou
question.
fechar aqui a porta e já
So
volto,
many,
tá?
but
Rapidinho.
I'm going to be a little bit selfish for a second and just pick one that I worked on recently. Like, as a manager, I rarely get the chance to actually write code, which I love doing. And this time we had a game jam, and I actually picked a creator community request, which is like implement a damage command that will help you like do cool effects with other mobs. And I just worked with
Mano,
designer
não.
and created this
Não dá,
together.
mano.
So
Nossa, imagina um monte de exército de Golem trabalhando, você imagina?
keep it for real. Very excited about that.
Yeah, that's just so cool that you're able to do something just in a game jam, and then it turns into something real that your creators can use. For me, my favorite is the structure animation. Last year, we shipped a map called Suburbia by Jiggerbob that is basically this world that you can, manage your city, create plots for commercial, residential, balance your economy. And every single time you place one of those plots, it animates layer by layer by layer, adding just this immersiveness and polish to the map that just makes it, I don't know, above and beyond.
That's so cool. I mean, so many of our creators are
Mano,
using the
o Alai, ele só vai pegar itens na mesma chunk que você. Não, não gostei.
and we have some awesome examples of that.
Inventor. Sim, ele volta. Sem contar que nós vai potenciar o Golem.
Of creators just using those tools in all different ways. What's that like for you to see, Fanny, when your team, you've all been working on making those things for our creators?
It's definitely one of my favorite parts of like working with creators. You just give them one tool or two and they will make these crazy, amazing things. Like many times I see their creation, I'm like,
Não
how do
sei.
they do that? Like,
15 mil tweets.
But I don't know how they did that.
Minecraft Live.
It's mind-blowing sometimes just what they're able to do with just the small little things that we give them.
That's really, really cool. And we have a creator question for the two of you.
Hey everyone, I'm EY Stream, a Minecraft YouTuber, and I've got a question for you. Are these awesome features just for people who have experience in modding or
Ou você escolhe. Não, ele aperta aleatoriamente. Tipo, você pode colocar um botão lá que ele vai ficar apertando pra você. Isso daí vai ajudar muito em construções de redstone, principalmente pro Vinícius 13. Vinícius 13.
It's on minecraft.net/creator, and on that site it basically links out to all of our resources to how to learn how to become a creator, learn how Minecraft content creation works. It also links out
Ou
to
morre se você matar, né?
site that allows you to just go super deep into, learning the components and learning entities. And then the coolest thing that we added, which is how we made our mobs, is we use the Minecraft Entity Wizard, which is created by Yanis, and it's a Blockbench plugin that allows like super easy creation of mobs that you can add to your own Minecraft game.
Hello everyone, my name is Yannis. I'm a software developer and Minecraft content creator. In 2017 I started to create my own 3D
Olha, mano, código
program
JSON.
Blockbench.
Ah,
The
Blockbench.
program is all about creating boxy, pixely models, which makes it perfect for the Minecraft art style. Today Blockbench supports many Minecraft formats, ranging
Ah,
from
criador de
contribution
addons.
to Java Edition resource packs and mods. The program is used by Minecraft creators all around the world to create models, animations and player skins.
Não vai acontecer nada, praticamente eles vão ter uma amizade boa.
Models you see on the Minecraft marketplace were made in Blockbench.
Ai, que legal.
And was even used to design some of the new vanilla mobs, such as the goat and the axolotl. This summer I've collaborated with Mojang to create
Sim, estou impressionado.
The plugin makes
Olha
it
isso.
super easy to get started with add-on creation by generating everything you need for a custom.
Ah, Elisia, você pode usar esse aplicativo aí, né?
I'm going to
Olha
demonstrate
isso.
this by making a simple grizzly bear. To install the plugin, I'm heading to File, Plugins, Available, search for the Minecraft Entity Wizard and press Install.
Minecraft Entity, velho.
Shortcut on the start screen. Let's go. I'm going
Ah,
to
então
pick a
tá.
preset that looks similar
Nossa,
to
que
the
da hora.
grizzly, like this polar bear, and I'll use the same for the behavior. Okay, now the add-on is created on your computer.
Não.
Now let's start customizing our model using Blockbench. For this example, because we already have a bear model, I'm just going to recolor the model. Of course, you could also change the whole model to turn it into something
Nossa, que legal.
like this butterfly that I made, and is based on the vanilla badge.
Ah, mano, ele só vai pegar itens que dropa, meu querido.
I can find our new Grizzly Bear pack in the Behavior Pack section and simply enable it. This will automatically enable the Resource Pack as well. Now let's check out the entity in-game. I just need to grab a spawn egg from the inventory and use it. And here's our Grizzly Bear. Have fun creating. It's free and works on all platforms.
Não, isso daí é addons, meu amigo. É addons ainda.
But actually, all three of us made mobs because we wanted to showcase that anyone can be a creator. So, Fanny, tell us about your adorable mob that you made.
Thank you. Yes, I was so excited to know that Blockbench was a thing because I immediately thought I need to add my dogs to Minecraft. I really, really love them, and I was just so excited.
Ai, que
Blockbench made it
fofinho.
very easy for me to
Ai, que fofo.
every single detail, like every pixel was like, does that look like my dog?
Gente, no slot dele só cabe 64.
To look like the exact twist that my dogs have. I really obsessed a lot, and I was very happy, especially when I was able to add my own animation. I'm definitely not an art person, and I just made it so that it like wiggles their tail.
Não, é addons.
I was just so happy to be.
Eles são criadores de conteúdos, praticamente, da Marketplace.
So me being kind of, born in the Pacific Northwest, outdoorsy, I mean, I'm wearing flannel on the stage. I wanted to kind of pull something from that nature. So I made Evelyn Evergreen. She's this kind of cute little evergreen tree walking around the deep forest, kind of fantasy driven. Then I animated the arms and the legs, just these little stick legs that kind of walk around, just to add something, kind of cute and cool to the forests.
Her eyes are really staring right into my soul. I love it. I would love
Ou
to
tem, só que, tipo, não deram mais explicação pra nós, né?
So I went a totally different direction from the two of you. I know, Quinn, you built your mob from scratch. Annie, you built yours on top of a wolf. I built mine on top of something. I did not animate. I just wanted to do the beginner's course of Blockbench.
Ainda
So
não.
I made something very near and dear to my Florida heart with a twist, which is what I'm calling an axolotl, and an alligator.
Ai, um axolote com coisa de jacaré.
Yeah, I thought an alligator and axolotl would be super innovative when added together, but it does just look like a dragon. But I'm okay with that because I am a creator now, based on your definition, because I made that and I showed it to all of you.
Uma frota de golems ou alien. Hã?
In a game that you've played
Eu vou votar no Golem.
years, it was amazing.
It is so rewarding, really, to be able to just do that. So we encourage
Gente, muito
all to try, like,
fofinho.
someone that, like, paint is the only skill that I have. Like, I know everyone can do it. So please go.
Não ter vários golems de ferro.
So incredibly like proud to just see everything that you have built. We would love to see it.
Yeah, it's available on all the platforms. And just
Aliás, é um amiguinho pro golem de ferro, né?
wherever you do, and we'll probably run
Axel Care.
I can't wait to see what everyone else creates. And I mean, I think that our mobs are definitely ready for the mob vote next year. So we don't even have to work on anything else. These three are perfect. I'm gonna have to talk to the team about that. So we're not professional creators, obviously, by our mobs, even though they're lovely. But Quinn, you get to work with people who, this is their full-time job, making Minecraft content for Marketplace. What is that like?
It's something that I'm just immensely proud of. Like being able to see so many people engage in the marketplace,
Sim.
allow creators to become full-time Minecraft content creators as their careers. I mean, I think it's incredible too because the marketplace doesn't just support these huge studios. We also have
Se o Glady ganhar, ele vai ficar legal, eu acho.
Or like Charlotte Schematics, that's just a family on the West Coast that makes their own worlds. And the fact that the marketplace
Pensou o Glady e o Cobra, o golem de cobre fica pra final.
There's so much new content that our creators have made that we put together a video
Meu
with some of our
Deus.
favorites from this past year.
Olha isso, mano. Mano, olha que da hora, velho. Nossa, um mapa desse trava meu celular e ainda mata ele.
It almost feels like a dream that I'm making a living making content for the marketplace. It is the best job that I could possibly ask for.
Mano, você consegue... Meu Deus! Os caras estão matando as coisas, estão quebrando. Sim. E é isso.
We just got to see
Sim.
reactions from the fans, and people love the map, and that's just so heartwarming and lovely to see, and it really does put a smile on our faces.
Nossa, que legal, é um parque de diversões. É Mob City March Zup. Ai, que bonitinho.
The thing I like most about creating inside of Minecraft is the community that's been built.
Sim, os addons estão ficando muito incríveis.
So many amazing creative.
Por mais que seja... por mais que seja entidade, mano, eles estão ficando incrível. Sonic, mano. Nossa, seria da hora se mostrasse o coisa, mas... porque seu Golem ficar inútil, porque vocês só vão usar... Ah, não sei, mano. Minecon. Ah, a do Caves and Clips aqui, gente, ó.
The update Aquatic.
O Jeb. Village and Pillars, mano.
I'm so excited
Bees. Let's look at some
Bees and Bugs.
to finally have a Nether update.
Nether update, mano.
Holiday update will have a cats, pandas, bamboo and scaffolding.
Pandas. Caves and Clips update, velho.
David Nisagen.
É, pode ser também. Mano.
Results of the first vote are in.
Nossa, que é isso? Bioma Taiga ganhou, eu lembro. O da montanha também. A Glow Squid também.
What goes into Minecraft?
Nossa, mano, que da hora. Mano, nossa, olhando assim, dá saudade daquelas épocas, velho. Nossa! Minecon 2015, 2017, 2020, 2018. É, vocês entenderam. Sim, muita nostalgia, velho. Nossa, eu lembro desse.
What should I do now? Mob B.
Ah, o Mob B, quando ele ganhou. Nossa, esse Phantom, meu Deus. Ah lá.
10 years ago, I stepped on the Minecon stage for the first time. I still get nervous and excited every single time I'm on this stage, but mostly I feel incredibly honored to be in front of you. I hope what you see and feel from each of us at Mojang Studios
Vai
is
ser
our
agora que vai
passion for
anunciar?
Minecraft and our gratitude to all of you in our amazing community. Okay, now before I get way too even more sappy than I was,
Parece que ela quer chorar.
and hear more about the adorable mobs that you must pick between.
Ah, votação de mob agora, gente, ó. Atenção.
Here we go. It's
Olha o Copper Golem, mano. Seu lindo, maravilhoso. Eu vou te votar. Vou te votar.
We have the glare, a mob that lets players know when they're in an area that's dark enough for monsters.
Ah lá.
Bring it with you, and it will fly to dark areas. When it gets grumpy, you'll know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn.
Votem Golem.
Then there's the allay. If you give it an item, it will collect matching ones for you. It also loves music. So if there's a note block nearby, that's where we'll drop these items for you. And finally, the Copper Golem. a little golem that you yourself can make out of copper. They oxidize over time and will eventually freeze into statues. They love spending their time.
Calma, é só falar pra ele votar, que eu vou atualizar a página e já votem.
Be added to the game if the copper golem wins the vote. So those are your choices, and they are all so amazing. How will you choose? Jens gave us a lot to think about, and now you need to decide which mob you think you'd enjoy the most.
Twitter. É https://twitter.com/minecraft.
Yes, that's right. The poll is now open. To cast your vote.
Ah lá, agora já está aberto para votação. Votem, Golem!
Don't forget to click on the mob you most want to play.
Vote no aqui apareceu. Golem Copper. Eu fui o primeiro a votar, mano. Eu fui o primeiro a votar, velho.
I'm the star. And I'm Marilla. I'm the actual star of the Minecraft YouTube channel. We're here to tell you about all the excellent shows you can watch on our channel. Subscribe tomorrow. Don't you mean subscribe today?
Ah, não foi eu não. Disfarce.
How do you spell Minecraft? What even is Minecraft? These are just some of the questions you can ask our studio's brightest minds on Ask Mojang. We've actually received a question for us just.
Vamos ver quem tá ganhando. Ai, não, você sai daqui.
Making a video game is the easiest.
Gente, 300 mil pessoas votaram, velho.
Well, I did. Until I started watching this.
Ô, gente, o duro é que o problema é se acontecer aquilo, tipo, votaram no Mob B, que foi o Phantom, e se arrependeram com ele. Aí votaram na Lula Brilhante e se arrependeram da Lula Brilhante. Esse é o medo, entendeu?
Minecrafter interview some of the most incredible members of the Minecraft community. They asked me to appear on it, but I was too busy being young and cool and attractive and not lying. Okay. With so much happening in the world of Minecraft,
8,9 pessoas votaram no Glare.
recently learned that blocks have been added to the game. Subscribe to our channel and you'll be the first to see our announcements, trailers for new updates, upcoming games, and the exciting future of Minecraft. Are you sure that's the right footage? Finally, this is our peerless show
Boa.
that tells you Minecraft's most scandalous secrets. Every month, We're out of time. Bye! No, we're not. We still have a few seconds left. Have a great Minecraft Live, everyone. No! Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and only watch my...
Subscribe to mine.
Now let's welcome Laura to talk all about Minecraft Dungeons. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
So you have a pretty cool job at Mojang Studios.
Yeah, I think I have the coolest job. It's sometimes difficult to believe, but I'm the lead designer of Minecraft Dungeons, and
Ela é designer do Minecraft Dungeons.
small things and details and bring a lot of ideas to the table. So
Gente, vocês vão perder minha amizade, eu tô falando.
That does sound cool. You and the Dungeons team have been working so hard recently, and you've recently had a couple of really cool releases.
Yeah, it's been crazy. We recently released to Steam, and I did something that they never recommend you to do, but I did it anyway, and I read the reviews, and
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it was, but it was so positive. It was so full of excitement and love for the game, and yeah, we were so proud to see how much the community loves it. So yeah, we were very happy. And also this week we've released the Spookier Fall update, which brings back a lot of spooky modifiers to the game, gear, a new cape, a new pet, and there's my new favorite armor, which has a spoon staring in your head.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's lovely. I like it so much.
A lot of fun to stare at while you're playing, but it might distract you a little.
Bateu 1 milhão de votos. 1.009.341.
And exciting things to look at that haven't come out yet.
Yes.
Deixa eu atualizar aqui pra ver quantos por cento tá. Gente, vocês perceberam que o primeiro mob é sempre eliminado? O Baby Joe é guest. Baby guest. A votação vai ser encerrada, gente. Ô, gente, se o Alai ganhar... Gente, se o Alai... Pra mim tá 9 minutos. Se o Alai ganhar... Pelo menos que seja uma atualização boa, né? Mas eu quero Copper. Deu uma travada pra mim. Voltou.
That video is so exciting.
Yeah, I love that trailer so much. It has so many details.
So
Também.
there's a lot going on in that video and a lot to talk about, but we start with, now that DLC is done, what are seasonal adventures?
Gente, vocês vão perder minha amizade, eu tô falando.
The story of the Orb of Dominance, we sat together with our friends at Double 11 and we started working on seasonal
Gente, eu não tô falando que é inútil, tá?
wave
Tô falando que ele não é muito útil para alguns pontos de vista.
and hopefully get cool rewards at the end.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So how long did they last?
Right. Seasonal adventures, although the name is seasonal, will be infinite technically.
Okay.
So, for instance, say we release seasonal adventure number 2, you will always be able to go back to
Para com isso.
number 1, gather some rewards there.
Eu vou... Ah, não, mano. Ai, eu vou bater no C, Gabriel. Sem no Elisia.
To you, what do you decide to do with it?
That's amazing. So it just lasts forever. You get the new content and you still have the old content.
All the content.
And speaking of content, what are some of these new things that players can unlock?
Right, yeah, we added tons of new
Ô,
rewards.
Dream, por favor, votem, fala pra eles votarem no Copper, de Golem, Golem Copper.
We have things like the duck.
É, você tá falando como se ele já tivesse perdido.
So in love with all of them. We have flares, which are new VFX that you can apply to your character. So whenever
Não, você está falando como se ele já tivesse perdido.
you get to show off a little bit and get some shininess there.
Vocês vão se arrepender quando ele for adicionado no Minecraft.
Dances or little expressions you
Ah, agora tem emote no coisa.
Yeah, exactly. And have some
Agora tem emote no coisa. No... Olha lá.
having a party. Also, we added tons of new capes because everyone loves capes, and tons of new skins, just in case we were missing.
Cadê as capas pro Minecraft Bedrock, hein?
Well, now we have
Dream, alô Dream.
Hey, Strawberry17 here, and I have a question. Will there be free content included as a part of seasonal adventures?
The answer is yes. We always try to make sure there's content for everyone, regardless. So for seasonal adventures, they'll always
Vai sair no noticiário. HeyTon perde amigos por causa de uma votação de um jogo quadrado.
be able to get whichever you want at any time. So yeah, we wanted to cater everyone.
That's great. So how do you earn rewards?
Right. You will be able to get adventure points all throughout the game, meaning that doing the regular stuff you do, you'll get them. Like, say you beat a daily trial.
Glary com 11%, Alai com 51%, Copper Golem com 38%.
So we'll ask this week if you beat the 100 zombies, you'll get extra adventure points.
That's a lot of zombies.
Yeah, but people do it so fast. I'm also impressed. And also, the best way to get adventure points is in the tower.
Okay, the tower, which we have not spoken about yet.
No.
So what is the tower?
The tower is another free single-player feature that we've...
Calma, gente, ainda tem a segunda parte, viu? Tem a segunda parte da votação.
And it is a space with 30 different floors, each floor harder than the one before, and you'll get to fight in arena mobs, you'll get to fight bosses, you'll get to meet some new tower inhabitants, and yeah, hopefully explore...
Mas vai ter. Vai ter que ter, porque são 3 mobs, e é só um que vai ser adicionado. Calma, tô nada.
And you'll be able to find new gear as you progress.
Okay.
So yeah, the floors get more difficult, your character gets stronger, and
Não tenho calma. Vocês não falam comigo enquanto não votarem no Golem e Cobre. Ah, não, verdade. Vocês já votaram no Ally na primeira. Agora na segunda vocês têm que votar no Golem Copper. Que eu voto no Ally, beleza? Eu posto uma print na aba comunidade que eu votei no Ally.
My stuff. Let's go loot the tower.
Nice.
So what are we seeing here, Laura?
Right, so we prepared...
Ele jogando a nova versão.
So this is an example of a very early floor in the tower. So if you see, JP's tower avatar has very little amount of gear, and yeah, you'll always have the context that you're high up.
Mano, nossa, gente, vocês vão perder muita amizade comigo, tá?
I wanted to make sure that the tower was this whimsical, magical space. So yeah,
White Solar,
we have a river, why not? So you'll be able to find a ton of magical spaces and new characters to meet. So yeah, this level is quite easy, as you can see, since it's very early on.
Yeah, JP really well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and we can see a sneak peek.
Eu vou te matar, Sidney.
That's our tower keeper.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's a character that will guide you through the tower and yeah, will guide you around and...
Wow, JP.
Não vota no Ally.
Too easy.
Yeah.
So each of these levels generates itself.
Não vota no Ally, gente. Nossa, gente, vocês vão me deixar triste mesmo?
Right, yeah, our tower runs will be seeded. And they will change every 2 weeks, meaning that for 2 weeks you'll be able to learn what happens in every floor. So say I reach floor 5 and I get defeated at floor 5. So then next time around I'll remember, I should have chosen a different weapon, and then
Copper Golem ganha e eu não ter amigos.
You can share those tips with your friends, and you can learn together how to go through the tower.
Yeah, practice and get better.
Exactly.
All right, let's give JP a real challenge now.
Right.
We're gonna go up the tower to a much higher floor.
Right.
You ready, JP? Let's do it.
Right, so here we've prepared a sample of what a harder floor could look like. So we try to...
Não, mano, desculpa, mas essa é a verdade. Eu pensei sim, pensei. Vocês que não pensaram em mim. Vocês não pensaram em mim, não pensaram na minha amizade. E olha que eu falei, hein, que quem votar no Ally não ia ter minha amizade. Gente, é brincadeira, tá, gente? É claro que eu quero a amizade de vocês. Não vou destruir minha amizade por causa de um joguinho quadrado, não, tá? Agora no Among Us eu posso até destruir. Mentira, eu odeio todos vocês, brincadeiras. Guest, mano. Eita! O Guest tem uma F. Oi, o Guest lá. Moça! O cara vai morrer, o cara tá com 10 de vida. O cara tá com pouca vida. Morreu. Ah, falei.
That was a valiant attempt.
Yes.
Really, really good.
That was so good.
So, you've talked about so many new things, but when will people get to see them?
Right. We'll get to see them. Hopefully everyone will get to play in December.
December.
So, very, very soon.
That is very soon. Thank you so much, Laura, for coming.
Ah, não, nada a ver, tio, nada a ver.
Let's take one last look at some gameplay from the tower. Once again, our friends at Element Animation have made us something to enjoy and perhaps even sing
Tô triste com vocês, gente.
while taking us through everything you can do right now from Caves and Cliffs Part 1. Try not to get this one stuck in your head all week. I only say this because it's been stuck in mine.
Hey, you two! Have you discovered all the features in Part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update?
There's brand new colored candles and the light can make swamps glow. You'll find some amethyst if you look inside.
Pera, esse daí é o trailer?
These are just a
Isso daí é o trailer da 1.18? Ai, a parte 1. Nossa. Oxi. Nossa, é do Caves and Eclipse parte 1. Eu acho que esse trailer ficou mais legal que o primeiro.
But you, the community, have spoken, and now one mob must leave the race. And that mob is the Glare. So that still leaves
Glary foi eliminado.
Which one do you want? Will it be the Allay or the Copper Golem?
Copper Golem.
Playing and interacting with them in the future. Which one will make your game life easier or more fun? Or like the Year of the Phantom, way more.
Não tem legenda. A legenda que tem é em inglês e ainda trava meu celular.
And how you want to play Minecraft. But make your decision quickly because it's time to vote again. There's a brand new poll just.
Ô, gente, cadê os donate? Eu tô sentindo falta de uns donate aí, hein?
Two mob finalists to choose from. Make sure you're logged onto Twitter and click the mob that you just can't wait to spend your days and nights with in the game. Your vote really counts, so don't miss out on your chance to change Minecraft. I know who I'm going to vote for, and I think I can see Jens voting right now.
O James.
Okay. So I know this will come as a surprise to pretty much all of you. But I definitely didn't love everything about school. Maybe that would have been
Eu voto.
Minecraft in my classes. Minecraft
Olá!
for schools, homeschools and after school.
Gente, vai lá votar na segunda voto. Gente, segundo voto, votem lá. 400 pessoas em 4 minutos.
Even how to speak new languages.
Copper. Ai, mano, não. Ai, por favor, não, por favor.
When I tried becoming the teacher in my 5th grade science class, well, let's just say it wasn't appreciated. But anyway, let's take a look at how Minecraft is being used in classrooms around the world by kids who didn't get in trouble.
Manda mensagem, Isaac, só que eu não vou poder ver. Não aparece aqui pra mim na foto. No caso, na tela.
Young people all over the world are using Minecraft to explore issues that matter like social justice, climate change, and indigenous rights.
Pra mim não aparece.
Such as Braille and sign language. We reached out to one of our teachers who
Minecraft coisa, Edition, lá o Educação.
They thought about clean energy and inclusive design.
An interesting fact about our building is that we use coding to build a playground. It was very fun to make.
Students in India and Malaysia translated ancient.
Eu já joguei o Minecraft Education Edition.
Under the guidance of my educator Kamal ma'am, I would like to present to you an indigenous tale, Chiri and Kam, from Punjab, the land of 5 rivers.
In Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, classrooms are using Minecraft to explore indigenous cultures. And they're not just building blocks, they're building super useful skills. Games like Minecraft prepare you for the future, teaching us how to work together, solve problems, and even write code.
Normally in school, it's like, here's this.
Aí sim!
But now it's like, blank schedule. Minecraft, yes please.
This summer, students imagined a greener New York City in an epic citywide esports battle.
I don't know about you, but I wish I had this in school. I think I would have been all over this.
Absolutely.
Kids in Wales designed more sustainable rugby stadiums.
Não, o Ali não ganhou ainda.
Teams of students students
Ainda não acabou a votação.
And in Slovakia, young people imagined a bee sanctuary in Minecraft.
During this build, I learned that bees do this thing called swarming.
We can live more sustainably, we can treat one another better, and can we all agree that learning should always be fun? Let's build a better world together.
Game on!
Nossa, agora ficou de noite.
Now it's the big moment. Let's talk to Agnes about the next update.
Ah, não. Agora. Um novo update.
Super good. Like, I think it's a really fun show, and also, of course, we've shown so many exciting things.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm feeling quite
Novo update.
nostalgic since this is number 10, and I have to say, I was the 7th employee, the first woman on the team, and when I see you leading Minecraft, I just feel so excited about where we're going.
Thank you. That was very sweet of you. And of course, we many that lead it together, but I'm like the creative lead, and I'm super happy about that. But it feels quite surreal because I also used to be a Minecraft player and love this game, and it's
Fala agora.
happy and lucky to be here.
Yes, I think we all feel that way, and it's so cool having so many people on the team who
Fala agora.
play and love it and care about it, and like we all feel like, I mean, we are part of the community too.
Yes, we definitely are.
And now, Agnes, you are going to reveal to us what the next
Olha lá, agora.
Yes. Okay, so the next update is called the Wild Update.
O quê? Tem o Wilder Update? Pera, é uma nova dimensão?
The Wild Update sounds very, very intriguing.
O Wilder Update?
So, the word wild mainly means like two things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature, and the second thing is like really scary challenges and adventures.
Ooh, that sounds awesome. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some of our gameplay designers come and tell us more about specific things about the Wild Update, because there's these different parts to it. And we have the first one here, which is our Deep Dark expert, Brandon.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon.
O King Dogs.
Moved the Deep Dark into this update. Can you talk to us more about why?
Yes.
Ah, tá brincando, né?
Things about the Deep Dark and the Warden and the Skull
King B Dogs.
It's gotten bigger, and we really wanted to make sure that we did this right and that we didn't just rush it. That includes even unique loot inside the Deep Dark as well. And yeah. We also want to make sure that
O loot da Deep Dark Caves.
Let's actually look at some of the new things that we have in it right now, which is the ancient cities.
That's awesome. I can't wait. Oh, wow.
Os novos blocos. Meu Deus. Deep Dark Cities. Gente, é isso que vai ter? É isso que vai ter na Caves? Tô chocado. Meu Deus! Mano! Gente, esse barulho tá me deixando com medo. O que tem ali em cima?
Wow, it's like both beautiful and terrifying at the same time. Like, I have so many emotions when I look at that Deep Dark biome.
Yes, I mean, we really didn't want the Deep Dark biome to just be, caves or just skulks spread around. We wanted to add a bit more mystery to it. And, there's this ancient
Ganhou
city,
nada,
and what is it doing there?
licença.
We're not going to tell the players, we're just going to let them go
Não gosto do
throughout and
Dino.
explore and see what they come to. And there's even this, ancient structure in the middle of every single city, and it's got something interesting about it that you're going to have to explore in game.
It's really cool. I like, it feels like a place you want.
Agora, já que o Ala ganhou, cadê meu donate, Eduardo?
Really
the mystery of Minecraft. Like, Minecraft is all about player stories, and Deep Dark definitely inspires the storytelling, I think.
That's so cool. And so
Cadê meu donate, Edu?
you showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on a little Skulk family. It's a Skulk family. Like, yeah, maybe they're not so cute.
So friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the
Não é
different
dimensão, é
blocks in the
bioma.
skulk family do. And one of them actually is
Ah lá, ah
the
lá.
skulk catalyst. And the main thing about the skulk catalyst is it's
Ele vai falar mais do mob lá, ó.
spread. As you can see here, whenever a
Meu
block
Deus!
is a zombie near the skulk catalyst, it actually
O
spreads
quê?
the skulk underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
Wow. So
Uau!
the Deep Dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these skulk blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite a lot, yes.
Você vai poder catacar a enxada. Ah, vai ganhar XP.
See here, when you mine some of the skulk blocks.
Ah, esse bloco vai dar XP. Meu Deus.
Yes, and of course, if you still want to
Esse bloco dá XP.
or something, you can just use a silk touch.
And then we have the Skulk Shrieker. So when this block is activated, it's gonna give that
Esse bloco vai chamar o quem?
sound that you hear.
Meu Deus!
And
Meu Deus!
darkness effects, it's like pulsating darkness.
Mano!
You even see now when sneaking and you
Gente!
skulk sensor.
O Arden tá chegando. Mano!
Wow, okay, definitely not a friendly family.
No.
And I will say to our younger viewers, in a minute we're gonna show you a clip that's a
Eu vou, mas eu quero meu
little
donate,
scary.
Edu. Você
But I
prometeu.
mean, Brandon, those have
Eu vou poder ser pra nós teorizarmos.
What do you imagine them doing?
Mano!
This is going to be really interesting.
Gente!
You know, when you could
Mano, eu tô passando mal aqui.
usually when a mob dies,
Mano!
XP unless you, the player, actually kills it. So with this, you might.
Gente, vocês estavam certos. Agora eu quero meu donate, Eduardo.
There's lots of opportunities.
Mano, eu vou cagar de medo jogando, velho.
Experiences for other players, like imagine building like a haunted mansion or a really dark forest, and then you have the shriekers.
Terrifying.
So then, you know, when players out walking and then they activate the shriek and hear like.
That's amazing. Or you do that all around your world and just whenever
Gente,
anyone's
por essa eu não esperava.
Shriekers are just shrieking. We have a community question for you.
Hi, it's Jinjam from Germany, and my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. From the art side, we actually had the inspiration behind the human
Nossa,
which is like
que
the
triste.
vocal cord or vocal structure or something. Just something that represents kind of creating sounds. And from the gameplay
Tô
perspective,
esperando meu donate até agora.
first of all, the warden spawns in a unique way, and also in a way that you can avoid it. So usually you
Eu quero ver sobre a nova
as long as you
atualização.
don't activate the skulk shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do,
O Ancão, Void.
and the skulk shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
O Warden, olha lá, sobre o Warden. Ah, é uma dungeon. Lu... Mano, eu tô falando que nós vai tomar um susto, velho. Ah, meu Deus! Gente, o Arden O Arden saiu da terra. Gente, eu tô com medo, velho. Ai, meu Deus! Ai, meu Deus! Ai, meu Deus!
I'm coming back
Eu não vou jogar mais esse jogo, não.
Very adorable and sweet. After seeing that, wow, there is a lot there, Brandon.
Definitely a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is that the warden actually emerges underground, so that means you know
Velho.
wardens are kind of in the deep dark, in the
Ai, meu
floor,
coração.
and it also has developed a sense of smell. So of course you can sneak around and try to be, you know, quiet and not to get detected. But
Gente, pode também. Gente, vocês viram ele saindo do chão?
and if it sniffs you while you're really close by, then it's going to start noticing you.
Wait, so basically the warden is like, you smell that? It's happening. And just like going for the
Pretty
flavors?
much, yes. It's not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're adding that like
Ô, Edu, tô esperando meu donate, Eduardo.
you know, you are in the deep dark, everything is super dark, and you're sneaking, trying to find the treasures, trying to avoid the warden. I think it's something really exciting with that.
It's really, really cool. I mean, I think you have definitely upped the terrifying level, Brandon. And I just love how much you've expanded the deep dark to feel.
Gente, esse cara vai colocar um trauma nas crianças, não é possível?
Thank you so much for joining us and scaring us half to death.
No worries, that's my job.
Lógico que não veio, já adicionaram ela faz tempo. Tô triste.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you so much, Brandon.
So, Agnes, the deep dark is one part, this sort of very adventurous side of the wild update, which the name is starting to really become clear.
Não, aquilo lá é outra mecânica. O outro efeito é que a tela vai ficar mais escura, entendeu?
Yes, so we want to like celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft, and one thing we want to focus
Sim, o Wilder Update. O Wild
you
Update.
feel that you're inside the Minecraft world. Actually, like we are now. It's so beautiful. And we also want to focus or have focused on biome diversity. So we want to find like unique
Meu Deus!
biomes, for example.
É tipo fauna e flora.
Beautiful concept art. So in the birch forest,
Cogumelo nas árvores.
peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground. The trees are taller, and the flowers, things like that.
It's really beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's actually a very Swedish forest. Yeah,
it's gorgeous. And then you want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want. I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot more in the wild update.
Yes, that's true, and that's the swamp.
Uou! Gente, vai ter vagalume!
It's such a beautiful concept art, and as you can see here, the atmosphere is really different from the birch forest as well.
It really is. It's amazing.
É concept art,
One of
tá?
our gameplay designers here and our swamp expert, Corey. Welcome, Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Hey, it's absolutely wild to be here.
Oh no, Corey. The puns are so quick to start.
It's Corey after all.
Yeah, it's very on brand. So you're going to tell us about all of the, I mean, there's a lot of exciting things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
Ai, essa musiquinha é da hora. Mentira! Vai ter baú no barco agora! Vai ver isso! Um século depois. Meu Deus! Baú nos barcos.
It's so useful.
Você tá brincando?
Yes, and especially now, you know, in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have even wider rivers, so it's easier to travel on water, so it's gonna be like extra useful.
Yeah, and like in the aquifers as well.
Yes, so like when you go rafting in the caves, you can like put your diamonds in the chest.
Sonic provavelmente vai ser em 2022.
And you've been working on what I think now will be my favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes, we are adding the mangrove tree to Minecraft.
Meu Deus. Olha lá.
You can see here, this is a propagule.
Gente, olha uma nova plantinha.
Ready to grow mini mangroves growing from the mangrove.
Meu Deus, olha a árvore que vai ter.
The tree grows propped up on root blocks.
Ah.
The leaves, the propagules are actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves themselves.
Sim.
And I really like how the propagules are.
Peraí, gente, para pra pensar. Para pra pensar. Eles vão atualizar os biomas que não foram ganhados. Começando pelo pântano. Pera, começando pelo pântano. Lembra dos biomas que não ganharam?
underneath the water or on land, wherever they happen to land. And mangrove trees
Vamos ver, se tiver deserto, o resto vai... Mano...
ecosystems, fighting climate change for local communities. They're just super trees, and I'm really, really excited that we're adding.
Vai ter novos animais?
This is the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Yeah, you can plant it underwater and on land as well.
Quem ganhou? O Alai.
The mangroves and you talked about your favorite thing, the propagules. I actually remember playing in mangroves in Florida, and we would use them to like write in the sand because they're super cool. So
Florida. Praticamente é fauna e flora, gente.
and of course, where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes, the mangroves do come with a new wood type. And, like,
Must, wood, nova madeira. Tipo as mangroves. Meu Deus! Gente, essas madeiras é um pouquinho mais bonita, não é?
And look at it, I think it's really pretty.
Gente, olha que madeira!
Don't see like all the blocks here. It's gonna be like a full set for the wood types. It's gonna be like
É uma nova madeira tipo de selva.
Gorgeous. I love it.
I'm so excited about mangroves, but I just need to mention another thing. Because
Trapdoor, portas e placa de pressão estão on.
cool, and we actually prototype
Olha lá, ó, como que foi planejado.
It's a bit tricky to decide how the route should look like, as you see in this picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block routes, because, for example, when you like go with a boat and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a nice feel
Uau!
to it. Yeah, like in this picture, it's really nice.
Gente, se tiver vagalume eu vou amar.
Beautiful.
I really agree. And like when I was testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being like just this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. So I was like, why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely... So as you can see in this video...
Gente, vai ter um bioma próprio pra eles. Gente, olha essa nova terra.
It's just mangroves as far as the eye can see, just like in real life. And you have all the mangroves propped up on their roots, growing in
É um novo bioma.
underneath like Agnes likes, and you're just completely surrounded by the awesome beauty of it.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, and I mean, during sunset, every time I was testing, I would actually like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super beautiful.
That's absolutely.
Gente, essa música tá muito boa, velho.
Good eye, Lydia. That was wet dirt, otherwise known as mud.
That's amazing. So you've actually added mud to do something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability.
Meu Deus!
To mud. The first of which is if you take a
Que?
dirt block and pour a water bottle on it,
Que?
you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the drip.
Mentira que vai fazer.
It will sort of drip the water out of the mud and eventually dried out, which turns into clay.
Lama que vira. Lama que vira argila.
Perfect.
Yeah, your local mason isn't going to be super happy with you though.
That's actually true. I have this one mason, it's diamond tier mason in my village, and I always trade with them.
You're taking a villager's job.
They might be a bit upset now, but still renewable clay.
It's really, really.
Gente, cadê os mobs? Agora eu quero saber de mob.
Make a new block.
Yes, we're also adding mud bricks. So mud bricks are building block. As you can see here, the brick texture is actually
Mudas, mano, bloco de mudas.
So they're sort of smaller, more compact, but it's really cool, like to build with. It matches a lot of different block sets, and I'm really excited to build with them.
Gente.
I just love the look of them. They're awesome. So beautiful. We have a creator question for the two of you.
Mano.
どうもこんにちはプチプチです。私からの質問はねこちらになります。どうして泥レンガを追加することにしたのでしょうか。
I'm so excited they asked this question because I really wanted to answer it. So the main reason that I wanted to add mud bricks to the game is that I really wanted people to feel like they're, okay, all around the world, there are houses built out of mud bricks. So many people around the world have houses, buildings using mud bricks. And I really wanted people who are playing Minecraft to feel like they could build their home and feel like they're at home in Minecraft. So I'm really glad we got to add them for that reason.
Amazing.
Yes, and it's so important for us that like everyone feels equally welcome when playing Minecraft.
Welcome.
That is absolutely amazing. Now, so we have like amazing new trees. We have mud everywhere. We definitely need something very cute.
Yes, well, very cute and quite derpy because we're adding frogs.
Sapo! Meu Deus! Ai, que fofinho! Mano, eu vou desmaiar, não é possível. Gente! Que fofinho. Sapo. Eles estão adicionando o bioma de pântano.
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect description of them.
Eu vou chorar.
The king is amazing.
And did you see the one that jumped like backwards?
One fell in the water.
Silly frogs. Yeah. And they do love to jump around, and especially on lily pads, and actually also on big drip leaf, because I mean the big drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But the funny thing with that is then when they jump on top of the big drip leaves, it's gonna tilt.
Meu Deus.
One of them did. It just. Maybe it's a like.
Sopa de sapo.
And you're adding another little tiny creature.
Slide.
This update.
Yes, the fireflies.
Mano, vagalume!
Roaming around.
Adicionado os vagalumes. Ou é vagalume, gente. Ou é o bichinho voando.
But really, my favorite part of them
Gente, olha os vagalumezinhos.
feeling like there is life going on all around you, and oh yeah, also.
O sapo come!
Yeah,
O sapo come!
frog food.
Poor fireflies.
O sapo come os vagalumes.
Yeah, and it's beautiful frog food. So you can both.
Gente, eu quero muito essa atualização, velho.
Now, we're calling them fireflies, but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we called them lightning bugs.
I did too. And in Swedish, it's.
Gente, é a comida do sapo.
Translates to fireflies.
Okay. It's very interesting. It became like a lot of people talking about what you called it growing up, but we're really excited.
Vagalume, velho.
Lightning bugs.
É vagalume. O sapo come vagalume, velho.
Yes, so all baby mogs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with frogs we're actually adding
Babies mobs. Girino! Tem girininho. Ai, que fofo.
Once again, you deliver on the promise of.
Girino, velho. Girino.
And that's actually
Mano.
helpful for the tadpoles, because we have frog variants, and when a tadpole grow up.
Nossa, assunto do momento. A live virou assunto do momento, gente. Walai.
So for example, if it grows up in a really cold place, it's gonna turn into a snowy frog.
Ah lá.
As you can see
Snowflog.
So
O que que...
the frogs have kind of like
Peraí, sapo da neve?
the tadpole system, and the other one is the cold-blooded system. So frogs are like the first cold-blooded animal in Minecraft. And in real life, there actually are frog variants that pick a color.
Eu não sei ainda.
Depending on, like, or they adapt their color depending on temperature. And we want
A coloração do sapo depende do qual bioma ele estiver.
That's so cool.
Vai dar pra pegar ele no balde?
Okay, so we've seen two. What's the third one?
Vai dar pra pegar ele no balde?
So let's say you were venturing out into the desert or the jungle.
No sapo do deserto. O sapo do deserto, ele é branco.
What I really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed.
Olha como ele anda.
They're like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed, just chilling there.
Yeah.
And I think there was a reason that they were.
Yes,
probably that way.
there is.
Minecraft Live tá em quarto lugar no assunto dos momentos. E a Lai tá em quinto.
We read up a lot. It's super fun because we can be really geeky. And then I learned about the real life.
O loot do flog.
Tree frog and lives
Ah lá, o loot.
Botswana in Kenya, and that frog can actually turn almost white to avoid overheating. So that's like the inspiration for the tropical frog in Minecraft.
I love all three of them. And you didn't. So you have these different color variations, but you also have something else special about the frogs.
Yes, so each frog variant's gonna have something unique that will be useful for the players. But we actually don't even know what that is yet because we are working on the frogs right now.
That is so cool. So Corey, which frog is your favorite?
Oh, it's gotta be the snowy frog. They look so cozy.
Ooh, I'm tropical frog. I'm very interested to see which one the community loves the most. Or
I love them
all of them. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for joining us, Corey, and taking us into a deep dive of all really cool swamp things.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank you,
Of course.
Corey.
I'm just gonna hop on out of here.
Bye, Corey.
Tá, aquele bioma vai se chamar Deep Pântano. Eu acho que é pântano escuro. Profundo, pântano profundo, alguma coisa assim.
Yes, and I love the contrast, as you can see.
Nossa, vai ter nova estrutura?
Like that beautiful nature and the super terrifying deep dark, and I love that contrast between these two things.
Ah, são 2 biomas. Vai ter novas estruturas?
We're getting close to the end of the show, and as always, the time has flown by, and a lot has happened during this show. So let's look back at some of the biggest announcements, and then we will reveal the winning mob.
Tudo que foi falado. Depois de um ano, atualização parte 2 da Caves and Cliffs. Minecraft join Xbox Game Pass. Que vai vir o Minecraft Java e o Bedrock. O coisa pra mobs, né? Pra melhorar aí o coisa, né? Minecraft Dungeons, Sensoral Adventure. Vou postar no canal depois, tá, gente? Vamos ver o que mais. The Wilder Update coming em breve em 2022. Como Mangrove Pântano. Frogs, que é o sapo. Mano, sapo pular, tem. Frogs. Mood Blocks. Deep Dark, mano. Cara. Nem Cookie Blocks, mano. Esse daí já saiu coisa, né? Já saiu aí spoilers, né? Bot em Winchesters, velho. Boate, mano.
Now it's time to see what mob you chose.
Ah lá, o mob que nós votamos.
Hey Jens, do you have the results?
Yes, I have them right here.
Ai, o Jeb no... Meu Deus! O Jeb.
Thank you so much. That looked really comfortable.
Vai.
Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner. Okay, and the winner is...
Alay. LA.
Yes, I'm super happy about that. It's a lovely.
Agora eu quero o meu donate.
So exciting. So Agnes, when can everyone expect the LA?
So the LA will be included in the Wild Update, and it's gonna be released next year.
Next year, the Wild Update with...
O Alley vai vir na atualização Wilder Update. O Alley vai vir na atualização Wilder Update.
Thank you so much. Bye.
É o Wilder Update, eu vou falar assim. Não é selva, né? Porque aquilo lá não tem cara de selva. Barful, Helping, temperaturas e arte. Gamer Photos from Show final release. Vou ir cal, só tô esperando o coisa lá, o meu donate, né? Your Tank, obrigada por sincronizar a live. Alguma coisa assim, sincronizar. Aqui, obrigado por assistir o Minecraft Live. O vídeo sobre Damada estará disponível em breve. Mas é melhor falar fauna e flora. Gente, eu tô chocado. Eu estou chocado. O Dream poderia, tipo, que colar azul para combinar com o Alai. Ai, valeu, Edu. Mano, assim, portanto, mesmo que o Copper Golem não tenha ganhado, vamos testar aí o Alai na versão 1.19 do Minecraft Wild Update. Espero vocês aí. E até aí. Então, mano, muito obrigado. Eu vou ir lá em cal no Discord agora, mano. Meu Deus, depois dessa, mano, pelo amor de Deus. Sim, vamos no Discord agora, vamos comentar lá sobre os assuntos. Vamos lá, vamos comentar lá no Discord, então espero vocês lá no Discord, beleza? Elisia, manda o Discord aqui no chat, pra quem não tiver. Então tô indo lá, falou!